Hi, I'm Kenna. Let's talk about the difference between ENFPs and ESFJs and why so many people mistype themselves. Keep in mind, most mistypes happen because people are better at identifying with how they appear instead of how they think. To start, ENFPs operate using NE and FI. This means they are super good at exploring possibilities, generating ideas. They see patterns and potential everywhere. Rules are flexible. They tend to resist rigid systems. They start more than they finish, NE, and FI means they care a lot about things feeling right to them. They can go against the group if something doesn't feel authentic. Values are really personal. They're very in tune with their own emotional experience. Now, on the other hand, let's talk about ESFJs. They operate mainly using FE and SI. FE likes to maintain social harmony. It cares a lot more about other people, prioritizing group cohesion over personal preference. Values are shared, relational, and influenced a lot by tradition and culture. This transitions really smoothly into SI. SI is great at referencing experience, the past. It sees rules as necessary for stability, and most of the time it prefers what's already proven. ESFJs are great at building and maintaining systems, and they're also known for following through consistently. They like to rely on memory, routine, structure, and they're great at managing everyone else's emotional experience. Now, don't get me wrong, ENFPs do care about others, and ESFJs can feel deeply. However, many people mistype as ENFP because they think they're outgoing, they love people, and they're emotional. FE. There also happens to be a cultural bias towards creativity. People want to be NE types because they think creative equals interesting. The next thing that confuses people is that both ENFP and ESFJ have NE. For ENFPs, NE is the first thing they use. They will perceive something and immediately start thinking about all the other possibilities. They generate ideas first and evaluate them second. For ESFJs, NE is in the third spot, meaning for them, perception begins with SI, what's known, familiar. FE organizes it, how does this relate to other people? Then NE comes in, kind of as a what more could we do type thing. ESFJs often use their NE to come up with ideas that improve or adapt to existing structures or systems, but mainly for them it ties back to people, plans, and responsibilities. Both of these types are great, they're awesome, however, there are some big differences. And if you are wondering about what type you are, or if you were possibly mistyped, I hope this helped.